guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. You might be able to hear that I have a bit of a sore throat today. I've woken up on my day off feeling rotten, so that's not good. But anyway, I'm not working, so I can suffer and not have to work. My throat feels like it's been scraped with sandpaper, my nose is all stuffed up, and I don't feel very great. So I think possibly I might be coming down with the cold or the flu again. So great stuff. But anyway, it's Friday the 6th of December and today I'm doing my Friday reads. I am currently reading Blackbeard's Ghost by Ben Stahl. I am about 80 or so pages into this and I'm absolutely loving it. It's really quite different from the 1968 Disney movie. Was it Disney that made that? I'm fairly certain it probably was. If it wasn't, I will put somewhere on the screen in post-production that it wasn't or was or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this is quite different from the film. The film is one of my favourite childhood movies, actually, and I'm quite surprised how different it is. Sorry about the glare. There's a sort of protective acetone cover on this because it is actually a first edition, and it's signed by the author as well. I shall show you, and also the author did the artwork inside the book. Because Ben Stahl was famous as an artist, and he's actually drawn a picture of Captain Blackbeard, Edward Teach. And the inscription says, "To Phil Toucher, me friend Stahl tells me ye be a fine rum scotch to ship with, and ye already knows the poop from a yardarm, so ye be well come to ship aboard the Queen anytime ye says, Captain E. Teach, and best of everything, from," I'm going to say, Ella and Ben Stahl, and that's Sarasota, 1968. So I think this was probably signed in 1968 when the sequel was released. The sequel is a book called The Secret of Red Skull. I have tried everywhere to find an edition of it, and when I do find one, they're always like massively expensive. Because they're so rare now. They've both been out of print for decades. But anyway, I'm loving this book. Like I said, the story is quite different from the movie. In the film, it's a school teacher, a track coach, who Edward Teach comes back to haunt. In the book, we've not met Captain Teach as a ghost yet. Sorry, we haven't met him as a ghost yet. He hasn't been brought back. So it's two school friends, Hank and JD, and they are sort of 1960s teenagers, with a hyphen, teenagers. I think the whole idea of a teenager back in the sort of 50s and 60s, it was a very new concept, and I think it's clear to see that this is written by an older man trying to emulate the way that teenagers speak. I mean, some of the words he uses, like "holy cow," or "criminy." Like, I mean, have children ever spoken like that? I mean, really though? Apart from that though, it's really good. It's quite dark. In the film, the character of Alditha Teach is supposed to be Blackbeard's 10th wife. In the book, she's an old hag, and she's sort of like the housekeeper for Captain Blackbeard. The artwork in this book as well is just absolutely stunning. Let me just find. So this is the piece of paper that the boys find. That's supposed to be the spell that will bring Captain Blackbeard back from limbo. But so far it's only brought Alditha Stowcroft back, so it's Alditha Stowcroft in the book, whereas in the film it's Alditha Teach. I another piece of art. Let me see. Okay, so each chapter heading has one of these little drawings, and that's the house that Captain Teach built. Sorry, Captain Blackbeard. He built that like 200 years before the book set, and they're wanting to falling apart, and they're wanting to demolish the house to build a petrol station, or a gas station rather. Whereas in the film, the Silky Seymour, the casino owner, wants to demolish the house so that he can build a casino. Because the house sits on sort of like an island just out in the bay, and no one knows the sort of jurisdiction about what rates are going to get paid and stuff like that. I'm not that far into the book yet. I don't know if that's going to be the same sort of story. It's set over three days, I think. So part 1 is Friday and 4 days. Part 1 is Friday and Saturday. Part 2 is Sunday, and part 3 is Monday. The film was it was set around a gym class, a group of guys that were at college, and they were in a track team. But I don't think that's the case here. So we'll see how different the book is from the film. I'm really enjoying it. It's got a nice darkness to it. I can see where they're going to go with the spooky element. I probably should have read this like Halloween time, but yeah, I'm reading it now. This is also one of the 7 choices that my husband Duncan made for me in a recent video that we did, I think back in August. Hubby chooses my TBR. This will be the 5th book. Is it the 5th book? How many books have I got left from that pile? This is the 4th book that I've read from that pile, and I was supposed to finish the 7 books by the end of the year. So we shall see, because a couple of the other ones are chunkers. They're big ones. So yeah, anyway, that's my Friday reads. I've bumbled on and spoken rubbish, and I hope it made some sort of sense. If you ever get the chance to pick a copy of this book up, please do it, because it's brilliant. It is so good. Apart from the sort of unbelievable language that is spoken by the teenagers. And obviously, if you ever get the chance, watch the movie, because the movie is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, I have rambled on for far too long. I am going to have a cup of tea, and I'm going to try and eat something, because I'm actually starving. Well, I'm not, but yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.